Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Dozens of new crime scene photos released from Vegas shooting add more questions. Dozens of new photos were just released from the Vegas shooting investigation, which provide a chilling look inside the room and vehicle of Stephen Paddock. By Matt Agarist, January 21, 2018. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department finally released a substantial amount of information this week in the form of 28 crime scene photographs. The photos show the alleged shooter's room, vehicle, security setup, and even the infamous note. While these photos give us more insight into the shooting, they also leave us with many more questions. The first photos in the series are not too damning, but they do show the extensive preparations taken by the shooter to prevent entry into the room. The stairwell door. LVMPD. The images also show how Stephen Paddock allegedly set up cameras to see if anyone was coming. 32nd floor hallway. LVMPD. How nobody noticed several wires running from a door onto a food service cart, attached to multiple webcams, remains a mystery. Food service cart in exterior hallway. LVMPD. Food service cart, hall. LVMPD. When we look at the photos inside the room, this is when the serious questions begin to come up. Advertisement. Inside room 32 to 135. LVMPD. There are literally weapons scattered across the entire suite. AR-15 style rifles lay strewn across the floor, on tables, in the hall, on chairs everywhere. Sitting area 32 to 135. LVMPD. Sitting area number 232 to 135. LVMPD. Bar area 32 to 135. LVMPD. Kitchenette. LVMPD. Sitting area toward master bedroom 32 to 135. LVMPD. The connecting doors. LVMPD. Adding even more mystery to the case is the random photo of a snorkel mouthpiece which was taped to a longer hose. Perhaps the shooter was preparing for tear gas canisters to be fired into the room. However, we don't know because police did not release any photos showing where the hose ends. Why is that? The snorkel hose. LVMPD. Mounted surveillance camera. LVMPD. The mini sledge. LVMPD. Police finally released a close-up photo of the note which was seen in the original leaked images. Why, exactly, police couldn't confirm what was on the note originally remains a mystery. Ballistic drop/distance calculations. LVMPD. Below are photos of the door police smashed in with a battering ram more than an hour after Paddock allegedly opened fire in the hallway. As TFTP previously reported, because Paddock was a high roller, the hotel used a special backline to police to warn them about the shooting. It was this backline which was blamed for the slow response by police as they were trying to help the casino keep the incident under wraps. Entry door 32 to 135. LVMPD. A portion of the door. LVMPD. Other images show the massive amount of tools and other very suspicious items in Paddock's room. The reason these images are so suspect is due to the fact that hotel staff admitted to interacting with Paddock, including going into his room, and said they saw nothing suspicious. Desk in bedroom of 32 to 135. LVMPD. How exactly Paddock managed to conceal the small arsenal of weapons from housekeeping is just as big of a mystery as to how he got them in the room in the first place without being noticed. Inside room 32 to 134. LVMPD. Looking into the bathroom of 32 to 134. LVMPD. Hallway of room 32 to 134. LVMPD. Other than the hotel room, police also released images of Paddock's minivan. The contents of the minivan raise even more questions. Paddock's vehicle. LVMPD. Explosive precursors. LVMPD. Paddock had dozens of cylinders of tannerite. Tannerite is a lethal explosive used by gun enthusiasts as a means of reporting a direct hit. Why Paddock had so much of it makes very little sense, as tannerite cannot be set off remotely with an electrical current or fire, or anything other than a bullet. If Paddock was going to set those orange canisters around the concert and shoot them to incite terror, he would have had one difficult time trying to hit them from such a distance. What makes more sense, however, is that Paddock was an arms dealer. As TFTP reported, last week, emails from Paddock's computer were released raising suspicions that Paddock was an arms dealer. An email exchange from CentralPark1@live.com, a Microsoft account FBI agents claimed was used by Paddock, was included in an affidavit reported by NPR. The date was July 6, 2017, about 3 months before the shooting, and while the FBI noted that it is unclear who is behind CentralPark4804@gmail.com, the email account Paddock was contacting, the information included is significant. CentralPark1@live.com sent an email to CentralPark4804@gmail.com which read, "Try an AR before you buy. We have huge selection located in the Las Vegas area." Later the day, an email was received back from CentralPark4804@gmail.com to CentralPark1@live.com that read, "We have a wide variety of optics and ammunition to try." And lastly, CentralPark1@live.com sent an email to CentralPark4804@gmail.com that read, "For a thrill, try out bump-fire ARs with a 100-round magazine." Investigators believe these communications may have been related to the eventual attack that occurred at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. In the first message, Paddock claimed that the recipient would have the opportunity to try out the weapons before they purchased them. He then wrote, "We have huge selection," indicating that he was not working alone, and he said he was located in the Las Vegas area. The exploding targets. LVMPD. Police also released images of the fuel tank which they claim Paddock may have tried to blow up by shooting it. The images show that the tank was indeed hit with 2 rounds in random places. Jet fuel tank. LVMPD. Fuel tank bullet strike. LVMPD. Lower strike. LVMPD. A chilling image of Paddock's vantage point was also released. The vantage. LVMPD. While these photos are certainly a step forward in finding out what really happened in Vegas, they are not enough. As TFTP reported this week, police have just contradicted themselves once more and reported that there are multiple suspects in the case. However, they gave out no more information.
County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it, you know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.